Now today I'm following on from yesterday. Yesterday we were talking about delegation, and today I want to talk about why things go wrong and how you can correct that. Well, first of all, I have to remind you about the amount of authority that you're giving people to do the job. Now, authority to do jobs can be frightening. And a lot of people, when they have something that's been delegated to them, they're more afraid of what their actions will do in terms of being reprimanded than they are of actually doing the job. And if you're a person who gets really worked up and upset about things when they're not done in the way that you want, you have to be very careful about explaining exactly how you want the job done and making sure that every step that you tell them to take is fully understood and that they feed back to you before you actually send them away to do the job, so that you know and they know that they are fully understanding of what you expect from them. And it's people's understanding, employees' understanding of what you expect from them that can be so scary. If you're a person with very high standards, and we all like to think that we have very high standards, it can be frightening for the people that work for you. And recriminations and reprimands are very scary, especially if they rely on their job to keep them living happily and contentedly. So people's state of mind is something that you have to consider, and also consider your own state of mind when you're delegating the job. Are you feeling stressed and wound up? Are you afraid of the outcome if you delegate to this particular person? Have you checked that this person is absolutely capable of doing the job that you're asking them to do? So these things, if you are fully understanding of them, then you will be more content about the delegation itself. So maybe, and this is just a thought, you are a little afraid that the person you're delegating to might do the job better than you did it yourself. No, it can happen. It has happened. And when there have been sort of investigations afterwards as to what went wrong or what went right, because that's just as important too, it's come out that the actual person who may have been middle management was afraid of being ousted from their job by the underling because they thought that they were performing better than them. So it's something to think about. Lack of confidence in the subordinate or lack of confidence in the person delegating can come across, and it can interfere. Let me see. Failure to understand the advantages of good delegation on behalf of the person who's delegating may mean that they don't value it sufficiently, and so when the outcome isn't to their liking, they get all upset, but really they've shot themselves in the leg, and they probably realise that. So there are lots of things on both sides. If you insist on perfection, then you're setting yourself up for a fall, because only you can do it perfectly, because you know 100% exactly what you want, and then it doesn't always go right. It does it. So having an unclear understanding of the job responsibilities and who is responsible for the outcome of what, which I mentioned yesterday, that's important too. And a failure to put into place adequate follow-ups to the outcome means that somebody might achieve a goal, and then the outcome is left in the air, and the impetus or the outcome loses its effectiveness because of too much time between carrying out the job and actually taking the situation further. So that's something to consider as well. So apart from fear of criticism, I just want to read to you actually the 6 degrees of authority, which is one of the very important aspects of delegation. And these are: number one, look into the problem and bring the facts to me. I'll decide what to do. That's the lowest level. Look into the problem. Let me know alternative actions with pros and cons and recommend one for my approval. Look into the problem. Let me know what you intend to do, but hold action until I approve. There is a subtle difference there, of course. Look into the problem. Let me know what you intend to do. Do it unless I say no. So that's just checking back, make sure that you're still happy about the action they're going to take. Number 5 is take action and let me know what you did. And that's giving them almost full authority. And then finally, number 6, take action and no further contact is required. Now, you would do this obviously with somebody that you've delegated to before and they've had satisfactory outcomes previously, and you feel that you can trust their actions. So I hope that clarifies the situation today, and any more information that you want, please make contact on my website, businessmasteryshow.com, on my contact form, via my contact form, and I'll get right back to you. So thank you for listening. Bye.